Yo, 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 yo. What's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's good? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham, in the building. In the motherfucking building. Miles, what's going on, man? How's life?
Life is good. You know, life is really, really good. Life is awesome, man. You know, I'm terrible. I'm so fucking terrible. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Well, shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to April MC in the building. What's going on? Asi, monogamous player, AJ Lindo, Zati is in the building. Joe Blast is in the building. What up, what up, what up? Shout out to 50 Fitzwell in the building. Sean, Ready Fresh. Ola Femi was good kid for 20. Dave G, Steve O Baby, Jug Season, and Kenwood Drive is in the building. Andrew Taylor, what's going on? Johnny Swave, Hollywood is in the building, just living in the Matrix. What's going on, JD? Sean, shout out to everybody, man. Well, listen, we're gonna play this trailer real quick. And when we come back, we about to get into this motherfucking game. Today, we're talking about how all women you meet will soak up your energy. Because this is something you guys got to understand, which is very important when you are dealing with women out here in these streets. But let's get this shit cracking.
Everybody has game. The thing is, though, is your game weak or is your game strong? See, that's the difference. See, having weak game is synonymous with having no game. But you have game, you have a strategy to get what you want, but your strategy might be weak.
I always tell these guys, snap your fingers. And I tell them, snap your fingers. Like, you hear that sound? I'm like, what is that sound? Bitch, that's a 17-year-old that just turned 18. That's a 19-year-old that just turned 21. They are just they're everywhere.
Hi, how you doing? You think I give a fuck about how you doing, bitch? All I want you to motherfucking do is open your mouth and say something so I can hear how your voice sounds so it can tell me how the fuck to get at you.
Your feelings are not facts. Because you feel like whatever you feel like, you can't get me to believe that there's more than two genders. You understand what I'm saying? And truthfully, I'm not sorry because I can't really make facts out of your fucking feelings. Matter of fact, fuck your feelings. There's only two genders. Only two genders. You trying to tell me that genders are neutral and niggas is trying to come up with 92 fucking genders, bro.
There's this narrative now that it's okay for a man to cry, and it's really pushing this sensitivity, express yourself, express your feelings. One thing I've always respected about my father growing up, I never seen my dad cry. Me and him would get into arguments, we would go at it, we would fight. I would say the harshest things to him I could to hurt his feelings, but I never broke him.
Shoot, just the right pair of shoes get your dick sucked. Just the right pair of shoes. Women don't, seriously, you could look like Boris Joe. You be 6'8", you know, have a print down to your knee. They look at those shoes, they bust. They just like, oh no, not him. Nah, boo boo.
The bitches shine because of the nigga. Period. Like, and when it's functioning correctly, that's the way it is. So, on that note, dick is a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift.
You got to play your way from start to the end. That's having game. Because if you do that, what you expect is what's going to happen. See, don't no accidents happen with motherfuckers that got game.
All right, we back.
We got an early call. You want to take it?
Yeah, let's take the call. Let's go ahead. Let's get it.
All right, 678. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city. What's up?
Ifoto Sunday.
What's up, man?
I'm 25 years old.
All right.
I live in Atlanta.
Oh, you Atlanta? You in Atlanta?
Yeah.
Oh shit. All right, hey, go ahead, man. What's up, bud? What's on your mind? What's your question?
So here's the thing. So, I mean, when I go on dates, it's I have a hard time, you know what I'm saying, So this is the deal. Like, I go on cheap dates. Like, for instance, I go on cheap dates. It's cheap, right?
Okay, you go on cheap dates, and then what happens?
It's like when I go on cheap dates, it's like the girls they get offended. We're like, why are you taking all these cheap ass dates? This is funny.
Okay.
They say they got you dinner and all that bullshit. It's like
that's why that's why I was like, damn, you in Atlanta, you fucked. But listen, so you gotta when you setting up the date, don't you you gotta go out with girls that like what you like. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, I'm saying that. Well, at some point I think you like something cheap, like Starbucks coffee or
Listen. Just you like Chick-fil-A, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So take them to Chick-fil-A, and if they don't like it, tell them to leave.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So
no, there's no thing. There's no thing. No, there's no thing.
That's it. That's the end of it. That's the end of the story.
That's the end of the story. You take them to where you like to go. And if they don't like it, you tell them goodbye. That's it.
Right.
There's no thing.
I got another question.
Okay, what's your other question?
So do you know where I can go to like music or something to do with music? Like I like
Hey, listen, man. Listen, yo. Listen, man. You're gonna need to learn how to talk, bro. Seriously, you're gonna need to slow down and pronounce your words.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'll be slowly. Okay, I like R&B, old school R&B, right?
Thank you.
Old school.
Okay, good. R&B, old school R&B. Good. All right, go ahead. What's your question?
And there's like a karaoke, like I can play, into like karaoke. I can take a girl out. I can like sing and have a good time.
Okay, what's the question? What's the question? What is the question?
The question is, do you know where? Like at karaoke.
Okay, you live in Atlanta. You have to Google. You know what Google is? You know how to do an internet search for what you want?
Yeah.
Okay, so you go on the computer and you type in old school R&B karaoke events in my area in Atlanta.
Right.
And see what comes up, bro. Other than that, you can use the app, the Meetup app, or you can use another app called Eventbrite and do the same search inside each app. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, man. Take it easy.
All right. We got any more calls?
Nah, we good for now.
Right, so guys, if you want to call the number is 516-387-1224, 516-387-1224. If you got a question, put a Q in the chat, and then we will get to your question near the end of the show. But just make sure you put a Q in there so we know it's a question. You feel what I'm saying?
Just because a nigga got autism don't mean the game changed. Fuck out of here.
Exactly. You still got to play by the rules. You still got to do what you got to do.
I ain't sorry for none of y'all niggas. Autism or not. We got the call just came in 240. 240. You're on live with Lucario and Miles.
What's up, nephew?
This nigga 50 over here dying on the phone. Nigga, did you write your will, old nigga?
Yes, I gave the game everything I got. Nigga, what's up, people?
What's up, Uncle? What's up, man? How you doing, bro? What's up, man? What's up, OG? How you doing?
All right. Hey, check this out. I was on the Metro today, and it's so weird. Mental illness is out here, however, and I have audio recording. There was a guy on it that was in the back of the car, just going off, and some of the shit he was saying seemed like he listened to y'all. He was talking about, these pussy ass niggas out here, these bitch ass niggas. That's why these bitches don't fuck with them, because they pussy ass niggas. And I was like, oh shit, yeah, these niggas ain't leaders, they are followers. And I was like, damn. So look, man, even niggas like you said, the brother just called. Just because you might be a little off center, don't mean the game changed and you don't know the game.
Facts.
Exactly.
Facts.
It's out there in all levels of mentalities, man. Because I heard this brother say some shit, I got half of what he said, and he went into some other bullshit. But he was saying his mother raised him, and she fucked him up. She was a crackhead. He got away from her. I mean, it was just, I'm like, damn, this nigga listen to Miles and Lucario. It was strange, man. It was strange, but the game is out there, y'all. So, you know, that's all I got to say. It's out there. And please just listen to what these brothers got to say. All right. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Peace, peace, peace. OG, man, and get that cough looked at. You feel me, old nigga?
But that's what it is, man. See, and this is what we talking about today, man. We talking about how all women you meet will soak up your energy.
Oh my God.
So what does that mean, guys? Right? Because we sort of talked about this before. We was like, let's do a whole show on this because this is very important, right? You guys got to understand that when you deal with a woman, right? What happens is that you can't get away from the energy that you have to give to the situation.
Right.
So what a lot of guys do is a lot of guys want to deal with women without actually having to deal with women. Meaning this is why guys say, yo, get on your purpose. Yo, get your money up. And then the woman will come because they don't want to actually have to deal with the women. They just want the woman to come. They just want, shit to fall in their lap. They just want things to go down without them actually having to interact or deal with women. Right. But what you have to understand is that no matter what capacity you're dealing with a woman, there still has to be work put in, and there's still going to be energy exchanged in the interaction. So what I mean is that you can't get any type of interaction with a woman without putting in some sort of energy, some sort of effort in order for you to get what you want. So what a lot of guys are trying to do is they're trying to find ways to get things, get sex, get, certain interactions with women without having to put in anything, without having to extend any type of energy. Because see, even if a dude is tricking, right? You have these guys that, for example, go overseas and, try to get girls and all this other stuff. They think that that's the answer that's going to make everything easier and everything's going to be peachy keen and all this other stuff, right? Now, the funny part about that is even before they go there, they got to put a lot of energy in before even getting to the woman, meaning they got to go to work, make the money to buy the plane tickets, to rent the fucking Airbnbs or the hotels, wherever they're going to be at, to be able to even get to the point to get in front of the woman to make shit happen, right?
Right.
Now, once they get in front of these women, they have to still deal with the energy of that chick, right? So if they're dealing with a chick who's, basically a prostitute, right? You got to deal with that prostitute energy. If you're a guy who's interacting with a woman who's an attention whore, you got to deal with that attention whore energy. You understand what I'm saying? If you're hooking up with a girl who's starting to catch feelings, you got to deal with that type of energy. If you have a girlfriend or wife, you have to deal with that type of energy. If you're dating a chick, you got to deal with that type of energy. So what happens is that while you're dealing with that type of energy from the woman, simultaneously what's happening is that she's extracting energy from you. You understand what I'm saying? And so what a lot of guys don't understand is that if they're not on top of their game, that type of shit can stress you out. That type of shit can make you feel anxious. That type of shit can frustrate you and get you pissed off. This is why you have a lot of guys out here who cry, bitch, moan, and complain about what this chick did, why she acting this way. She got an attitude. She don't want to talk to me, all this other stuff. You're going in this direction where your energy is being pulled in that way, and it's draining you because you're not on top of your shit. Your game is weak, because the weaker your game is, the more drained you're going to be dealing with women.
Facts.
You understand? Because what happens is the weaker your game is, the more you end up chasing women, the more you end up looking for validation from women, the more you end up worrying about what the fuck a chick is doing, the more you're worried about how to acquire the chick and keep her and get her. You're thinking about all these different things, because since you don't really know how to make shit happen the way you want it to happen, right? You're hitting your head against the wall, trying to make shit happen. And then usually things don't happen the way you want it to happen. And then you extend a lot of energy just dealing with that type of shit, right? And this is you even just trying to make shit happen with the woman. Now, let's say you are with a chick and you're doing certain things with the woman, right? What's going to happen is you're going to be in a situation where, because you don't know what you're doing and because your game is weak, then it's going to take more energy out of you when you're trying to deal with this girl, because usually what happens is she'll be running the situation instead of you. She'll be following her situation instead of you actually doing the things that you want to do to make shit happen for you. But Miles, what's your thoughts on all that shit though?
Management. It's all about management.
Right.
And you have to understand that you can't just give a woman everything that she wants.
Right.
What you got, you guys spend hours on the phone with a woman, and you think, oh, you know, that's okay. It's not a big deal.
Right.
You understand? Like there was a question on my nature walk, and y'all can follow me on Miles in the Game on Instagram. I do these nature walks in the morning. We chop up game. One of the questions this morning was, hey, is it okay if if I have a discussion with my girl? I mean, where there is no disrespect, nobody's calling nobody out the other person's name, and is, you know, but it's sort of a discussion. Is it okay if I do that with my girl? And I said to the I forgot exactly who it was. I said to the person, you still got to look at where you're at in the vetting process with that woman. Because even though the discussion is respectful,
right,
and everything is all good, I am not about to have a deep philosophical discussion with a bitch I met at the club 2 weeks ago.
Exactly.
And I just smashed twice.
Exactly.
Do you understand? In order for me to sit down and have a deep philosophical conversation where I'm imparting game to a female, we got to at least be a good percentage, at least 75% through the vetting process. I'm talking a good 6 to 8 months,
right?
Almost a year. And she got to show me something, because understand, a woman is not sitting down and having a full-fledged discussion, or debate with a nigga who ain't got no leadership.
Right.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's number one. So that means if she's sitting there having a discussion with you like that, that means she is sucking the game from you.
Exactly.
She is absorbing your masculinity, your ability to reason, your game, your mouthpiece, your ideas.
Right.
You understand? So you have to understand that a woman that you just met, she don't get that type of time.
That's a fact.
She don't get that type of time. So here's what I mean by management. This is why I tell you guys, you got to see your woman once a week. You gotta split up the time.
Right.
You understand? A brother like me that deals with multiple women, I try to space it out. You understand? Because these women want the validation of seeing you nut. Right. And some of them want the nut. Like they want every drop.
Right.
They want the work that you're putting, bro. And it's probably my fault, because I'm at least a 45-minute nigga.
Yeah, that's too long, bro. That's too long, nigga.
I'm at least a 45-minute, at least.
You mean intercourse or the whole entire thing?
No. I'm talking like
just intercourse.
I'm talking actual,
like fucking. Oh man, you crazy? You a crazy ass nigga.
But again, why? Like, this is why I do my nature walks in the morning. This is why I be telling y'all about juicing. This is why I be telling y'all about CMOS. This is why I tell niggas to try to eat unprocessed foods.
Right.
This is why I'm a 40-year-old nigga and everybody tell me I look 28. You understand what I'm saying? Despite the fact that I'm a chubby nigga. You get what I'm saying? So, but again, all of that is management.
Right.
And if you don't understand what you're doing, you will let these women run you ragged. And here's the thing too. There's a reason why like you have certain levels of the game where the average dude who gets married,
right,
and his wife is around him all the time, that man, his testosterone is like automatically moving towards his wife.
Right.
He's losing he's literally losing his masculinity, like living with a woman.
Right.
That's why the most successful players, they live alone. They never cohabitate. See, you know, a lot of these cats they say they make towel or red pill, and they talk about zero cohabitation. They don't even know the real reason why they don't want to cohabitate. They talking about not cohabitating because, oh, if you live with a woman for over 7 years, that's common law marriage, and she could take you for everything that you got, and blah 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 blah. They're saying not to live with a woman because they're afraid of something. I'm telling you, don't live with a woman to preserve your masculinity.
See, and you know what a lot of guys don't understand? This is the thing they don't understand. A woman is designed to suck you into her shit.
That's why she has a hole.
Exactly. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
I told y'all the other day, a woman is a succubus. Does anybody know what a succubus is? A succubus is something that drains energy, something that pulls energy, like a black hole. And I don't say this to be degrading or, you know, to cast aspersions on women. Please don't get me wrong. It's just the nature of a woman. She takes from a man for her survival. That's just what she does. It's not necessarily a bad thing, but that's exactly why you as a man, you need to know how to manage and gauge what you give a woman.
Exactly.
That's why when we tell you guys, look, when you first meet a chick, only communicate to set up the date. You're spending all this time on the phone with her.
Right.
She will leech on she's leeching you for attention. She's leeching you for energy. Right. And then by the time that you actually meet up with her face to face, you damn near got nothing to give. She's looking at you like you ain't shit.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? We tell you guys, see the rule of thumb, see your girl once a week. If you just started fucking with a chick, see her once a week. You gotta gauge this shit.
Right.
Because a woman, I swear to God, it's not her fault. It's just what a woman is. She takes and takes and takes. Like she has a switch that's just set on suction mode, bro. You understand? Look, Cario, you just told me I'm crazy, and I know I'm crazy because as long as I want to thrust, she will let me
take it. Right. And you know what the funny part is about it is this: if you think about it, right? Y'all guys should notice this when you're trying to holler at girls, talk to girls. You ever notice, like, for example, if you're on a dating site, right? You say to a girl, yo, when are you free so we can meet up to get a drink or something like that? You're trying to like set up a date. Right. And her response will be some other shit that has nothing to do with what you asked her.
Right.
So you'd be like, yo, when are you free to get to get a drink? She'll be like, oh, wow, you're really direct. And that will be her response.
Right.
So now you're like, okay, so now I got to respond to you again. And now the actual conversation is going to be longer. Do you understand? So she's extracting more attention from you by not being direct about answering your fucking question.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand this is what I'm saying, where they'll try to drain the energy. So this is why you as a man, you have to protect your energy when you're dealing with women. You see what I mean? Because they're so clever at being able to drain the shit and you won't even notice.
You won't even know. And the thing is, like you guys, your ego gets stroked just for the fact that you have some type of companionship with a bitch. And callers, I see your calls. We're gonna get to you in just a second. We just gotta spit this game. See, and the other thing is why do you think they invented that thing called the man cave in the house?
Right.
A man needs time to chill. It's time to get away from estrogen. He needs time to get away from feminine energy so he can recharge his own masculine energy.
Exactly.
Because let me tell you something. When you spend too much time with a woman, you lose the potency of your masculine energy. You lose that shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said this on RP Thor's show. I was trying to explain about the push and pull and the metaphor between sex. Like when you give a woman your presence and then you pull away and you allow her time to miss you.
Right. Exactly.
See, guys, you got to understand that I have women that I've dealt with for years, and because of the way that I do it,
mm-hmm.
every next time we get to spend time together, it's almost like the first time. Both of us are still excited to see each other.
Right.
Excited to have sex with each other, excited to kiss each other, excited to embrace each other, because it's been some time in between. And that's done by design.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Because you have to manage this shit. You gotta make a woman miss you, bro.
Exactly.
Let me tell you, as a man, when you agree to marriage and you agree to live with a woman for the rest of your life, do you know what you're really fucking doing? No, because think about it. God in nature designed men to produce hundreds of thousands of sperm a day.
Right.
And what do you do with all that energy? You give all of that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Mind you, a woman only has like 7 to 8 eggs in her. Wait, it's more than that, but it's finite, is what I'm saying.
Amount, basically.
He has a finite amount of eggs. A man, on the other hand, even as long as he takes care of himself, when he's 80, he could still put a child in somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that.
Right.
And I'm supposed to be with you, one woman, till death do us part. Do you know what you're actually doing to masculine energy? I done told y'all, the closest thing to God is a man.
Mm.
Think about the infinite possibilities of so many sperm cells, bro.
Right.
Think about that for a second. And I know everybody want to say, they're going to easily say, oh, he's just being chauvinistic and he's talking about he wants the freedom to have sex with a bunch of women and blah, blah, whatever. Say what the fuck you want to say. I'm keeping it all the way real, where you have to understand that a man's masculine energy is designed to be able to populate the entire world all over again, just in case shit hits the fan and we all fucking get fucked up in a nuclear war or some dumb shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which I hear is highly possible these days with all the shit going on.
Right.
Right. So we have to really look at it. When a man chooses to, quote unquote, settle down with one woman, bro, listen. Listen, man, you have to manage your energy. You have to understand that your energy is very potent.
Mm-hmm.
It is super potent. You have to understand that shit. That's why I don't believe in vasectomies.
Mm.
I don't want to have a kid, but I would never fucking get a vasectomy. Are you crazy?
Mm.
To literally take the potency out of the stick? Get the fuck out of here.
Because it's funny. This is why, if you notice, a lot of guys who are in relationships, whether it's girlfriend, boyfriend, husband, wife, usually you notice that a lot of these guys are bitches. Like they fucking sleeping on the couch and shit. They fucking gotta ask their wife permission to do stuff. They worried about their chick nagging and all this other stuff. And so what happens is that they get sucked into what the woman wants. Is why they say happy wife, happy life, all that other goofy shit. Because what happens is the dudes, their energy gets sucked by the woman, because you got to understand something. As a man, you're designed to sort of like protect that woman. You understand? So the protection in that sense is a sort of like you're serving in a way. You're like, hey, I'm here for you.
Right.
Problem is that it goes too far, because the man totally gives his whole masculinity to her. You understand what I'm saying? Instead of understanding that, yes, I'm using my masculinity to be this man for you, but I'm still me. So I gotta be who the fuck I am. So I need some space away from you. Mm-hmm. So, and this is the thing. Shout out to the philosopher Alan Watts. He said something to the effect of, he said, I'm gonna paraphrase him, but he said the reason why you hear music, or the reason why music sounds so beautiful, is because it's the spaces between the notes. Meaning that there has to be some space in between the notes in order for there to be the music.
Right.
So the same thing happens in your relationship. There needs to be some space in that relationship for the relationship to flow the way it needs to. You see what I'm saying? Because remember, when you first got with a chick, right? Y'all met, right? Y'all probably set up a date. Y'all didn't see each other for a few days, and then you saw her maybe next week or something like that. But when y'all first got together, y'all wasn't up under each other 7 days a week.
Not
You
at
see what I'm saying? So what happens is that you end up turning into like this other dude. You understand? Who she fucking, you know what I'm saying, was on some boat. Like you're not the same guy.
You're not the same guy. Yo, let me tell you something. You know, women say, I've heard women say this, you know, and I kind of agree with it too, but it's still detrimental. Women say, keep your man stomach full and his nuts empty.
Right.
Keep your man's stomach full and his nuts. Do you know what that's really doing to a nigga? You're making him fat and you're draining him of his testosterone at the same time.
Right.
That's what the woman is saying. And look, truthfully, that's what she's supposed to do. But that's why you, as the man, you're supposed to go spend some time away from her.
Mm-hmm.
You're supposed to. That's why they create, like I said, you have man caves, or, you know, you got to go out and you got to watch sports. Yo, let me tell you something. Sports is not as popular as you think.
Mm-hmm.
There's a good percentage of men that just go to sports and sporting events, or go fishing, or go do some shit, not really because they enjoy the thing. They inherently need to be away from the fucking estrogen.
Mm-hmm.
Because you man.
See, this is why earlier I did a show about why, you know, the only reason to be friends with a woman.
Exactly.
Like, a lot of dudes, they get into this friendship with a woman, but it's like if you're really a masculine dude, it's almost damn near impossible to actually be a real friend to a woman like that in most cases. And the reason why is because real masculinity is, in a friendship sense, is offensive to women. Do you understand? It's too much for a woman.
Mm-hmm.
This is why guys who are like totally alpha male type of motherfuckers, they're hard to be in relationships with, because those guys are like, man, fuck what you say and what you think, like 100%. Like, I don't give a fuck about nothing you talking about. You see what I'm saying? Like, you speak when you speak when you're spoken to. You shut the fuck up. You sit over there and you speak. That's the type of nigga that is, that guy. So you think that guy could be friends with a woman? You think that's gonna actually like work out? That's not gonna work out. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that you got to understand that there has to be some part of you that some of that, like, you got to have some of that that soft side of you that makes you say, you know what, let me just try to, like, make something happen with this woman. And in order to make something happen with a woman, right, that means that you got to give part of your energy to her.
Right.
But then you still have to manage that so that she doesn't take all of it and you're just so caught up in the shit. Because what happens is this: when you become a guy who's caught up in the woman, right, and she's leading the relationship, which most married guys, that's their situation, unfortunately. You know what I'm saying? Then what happens is that you end up being unattractive to that woman.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? You end up being a guy she just sort of gets used to. She takes for granted. You understand what I'm saying? And then what happens is that the more that this happens, the more you try harder to be attractive to her.
Oh.
And then what happens is, because you're doing that, you become less and less attractive.
Exactly, because you're following her estrogenical energy lead, like
right. And then you're volunteering, giving her more and more energy. Because you become needy, you become clingy, because you're thinking, oh, she might leave me. I don't know, she's not giving me sex like we used to. What's going on? Blah 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 blah. And then so what happens is you're giving her more and more fucking energy. And then so now, because you're giving her more and more energy, she'll take some of that energy, right? But the thing is that she starts to look at you and you're like a shell of a man. You're saying, like, you're not the same dude.
Yo, This is why, truth be told, and a lot of women won't agree to, they won't admit this openly, but there's a lot of women out there secretly they like the fact that they're being cheated on. This is for all you dudes who never understood why girls go for the bad boys and the alphas. This is why.
Exactly.
Because the bad boys and the alphas are managing their testosterone with different females. And they're putting space in between when they see a bitch.
Right.
Do you understand? Let me tell you something. When you first are attracted to a woman, she sees you single or basically single. Because if you're not married, you're single, right? She sees you single. She sees you in your element. She sees you trying to look your best. She sees you dealing with your your masculinity, your masculine energy is radiating. Right. Because there's no woman tying you the fuck down.
Right.
Either you're single and you're not fucking with a whole bunch of chicks, or you might be fucking with a whole bunch of chicks. But because you're fucking with a whole bunch of chicks, you're managing that testosterone.
Right.
So when they meet you that first time, that's what they're truly attracted to. Your ability to be a fucking man.
Right.
You understand? Your virility, your potency, your energy. That's what they're truly attracted to. But what happens when these guys, they get excited. They meet a chick at the club or whatever it is. They have sex with the girl on Tuesday, and then they have sex with her again on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday, and then they end up sleeping over Saturday. Do you know what you're doing when you do that?
Crazy.
You're literally, your testosterone and your masculine energy is going down, 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 down. And you're laid up under this chick. And now she's looking at you. See, you have to understand that they have the third eye or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
We ain't even got to go that deep. Just understand that a woman's intuition can literally detect your level of testosterone.
Right.
She can detect it. You understand? Whether she knows it or not, she can detect the nigga's level of testosterone. This is ultimately why men get cheated on. Because you're there scared to death that she gonna take half your shit, right? Because of some contract that you signed.
Right.
Called a marriage contract. And like Lucario said, the more you lay up under her is the more you want to lay up under her. And the more you try to lay up under her is the more she's looking at you like, you're not even a man to me anymore.
Exactly.
And then what does she do? She goes and fucks some dude who's single, whose testosterone is on 1,000. Yo, I'm telling you, if y'all really want to, like, I'm on some shit where I might want to like create a whole new paradigm of relationships, bro. Where you don't ever live with your bitch. Like, let's just say you want to be monogamous. Even if you want to be monogamous,
right?
Buy your woman a house.
Right.
Put her in the house. Get her pregnant. Give her some kids. But set it up where you only spend 3 days a week at the house. Or 4 days a week at the house. The other 3 days of the week, you're at your own fucking apartment.
Right.
Or something like that. Because let me tell you something. When a woman remember what we know about women. They're emotional. So they go off of feelings.
Right.
When you are in a woman's face all the time, just because of feelings, she'll take you for granted by default.
Exactly.
It's not her fault. It's just the way she feels. You're in her fucking face all the time. But when you leave, let me tell you something. Again, because we know women are emotional, when you are absent, they get to ride the wave of emotion of your absence.
Right.
You understand? It's that same push and pull. It's the push and pull. They love it. So you spend some time at the house, say what's up to the kids, help them with their homework and shit, dip down your wife, eat some good food, and you say, all right, baby, in the morning I'm headed back to my condo or whatever it is. And let her miss you.
It's funny. I just started thinking about how all these goofy niggas be talking about pair bonding.
They don't know nothing. It's not about It's not about pair bonding, man. It's not about pair bonding. It's about the complement of masculine energy to feminine energy.
Right.
But when a man spends all his time around his woman, he loses the edge.
Right.
This is why you have sexless marriages, and this is why women cheat. Because you're not managing your testosterone correctly.
Exactly.
You don't even know what to do with yourself because you set up your life where you have to go home to this bitch. Respectfully.
Right.
Set up your life where it's like, oh, why the fuck you think niggas come home and they sit in their driveway in the car for like 15 minutes just to breathe before they gotta go in and deal with their wife. And it's not that they don't love their wife, but there's like an animalistic level of humanity that says, if I'm spending all my time around something so soft, something so emotional, something so profoundly beautiful, as a man, I lose my edge.
Right, because they said that if men start, like, I think they lose they say they lose testosterone or something like that when they're around a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, that's some real shit. That's some real shit.
Look, maybe you got some men who can still maintain certain levels of testosterone being around a bitch. More power to you. But I know that in my case, and this is something that I've said years ago, I always felt more powerful when I wasn't in a relationship. Everything about my life and my world always worked better. My business, my money, the way I look, the way I feel, my workout regimens, everything.
Right.
But I always knew that when I cohabitated and was in a relationship, a lot of things fucking like fell by the wayside, and it's still my fault because I'm still the leader of my own, my own destiny and shit like that. But at the same time, it's like, being around a woman can drain you because a woman knows your power. You don't. So she knows it's there for the taking.
Right.
You don't know that you're supposed to ration it out. Like, shout out to Boss Mac. There's a line that he said on the Game Kings documentary. He was like, it's too many tender dick niggas out here.
Right. Exactly.
And what he was saying, that it was like, these dudes, they just be fucking these women crazy. Like, just fucking all the time. And it's like, bro, you gotta ration the dick.
Gotta pace yourself.
You gotta pace yourself. This is why we tell you about the vetting process. This is why we tell you about the once a week rule. This is why we tell you, like, you gotta give that woman time to fully understand like what you are in her life, and you gotta do it with pace and at a certain frequency. You can't let that woman control your frequency. I got some of these chicks that I be going out on dates with, and they be telling me, oh, well, I need to talk to you every day, and I need to see you at least twice, 3 times a week. And I be looking at them like, yeah, next bitch, next.
Exactly.
Next, we're fuck out of here.
And you got to understand something. See, the thing is that the woman, it's her job to do that.
Right.
She's supposed to be like, yo, I want this and I want that and I want to see you here. And she's supposed to do that because that is her being natural in her natural element to be able to suck the energy. But you, as a man, you have to be able to manage that. And then that's the thing that keeps that woman in her feminine and seeing you as that masculine man, because you are managing that whole situation. You basically are telling her no. You're basically telling her, listen, this is how we're going to do it. And so what'll happen is she'll kick and scream sometimes, but she'll respect it.
Yes,
she'll respect you. You see what I'm saying? But then what happens is if you follow her and what she's trying to do, because check this out. Again, I don't like comparing women to children, but I'm just trying to get this so that you guys get a clear indication of what I'm talking about. If your young son or daughter wanted ice cream and candy for breakfast, right? And you just gave it to them because they were like, yeah, I want some candy for breakfast. Oh, what do you want for lunch? Oh, I want some cake. And then what you want for dinner? Oh, I want some Starburst. Right? And then you give them all this shit and they get sick.
Right.
You understand? And so you as the parent, you need to know, okay, listen, I know you want this and it's in your nature to want this because you're a kid. You understand what I'm saying? But as the adult who is taking care of you, who's leading you, we can't do that.
Can't do that.
Can't do that shit. You feel what I'm saying? And so when we talk about you guys vetting the women, when we talk about you guys leading the women, right? This is about you understanding your position, understanding that women are going to want to absorb that energy from you, but you managing how much energy you give them, at what time, at what place, how much she's going to get now, how much she's going to get later, what she's going to get for being, consistent, what's going to happen if she's, being inconsistent. All of those things are things that you have to manage, because if you don't, you feel what I'm saying? Then what's going to happen is you're going to feel drained. And then what's going to happen is she's going to basically lose respect for you and not be attracted to you anymore. And then she's going to bounce. You're going to feel even more drained because you're not going to know what the fuck happened. Because this is what happens to a lot of guys. They don't know why it happened. But the thing is that they didn't realize it was their fault that it happened because they didn't understand the game and how to navigate the situation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's fucking ridiculous, man. This shit is deep. Y'all understand? Like,
it's super deep, bro. I'm telling you, I've been in situations, man. It's like I've seen myself try to love a woman more.
Mm-hmm.
And the more I try to love her, the more I try to communicate and understand what she wanted from me. And then I try to give it to her.
Right.
It's like I'm like, she's like, boop, boop. I'm like,
exactly right.
I get close to her. Every time I get close to her, she move away from me. And I've seen this in my life.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
But nowadays it's totally different.
Mm-hmm.
I spend some time with a woman and then I tell her, I'll see you soon.
Right.
And then between the course of a few days, I'll hit them up. Hey, when are you free?
Mm-hmm.
And then, like I said, because there's that space. See, you guys have to understand that what a woman requires more than what she's asking you for is you setting up consistency.
Exactly.
This is why remember I told you guys, the vetting process is not just for the woman. The vetting process is for you to have discipline.
Exactly.
To set up the frequency.
Mm-hmm.
Every man is different. You got some men, it only takes them a couple of days and their testosterone is back up and they're ready to go.
Mm-hmm.
I understand that. A dude like me, on the other hand, I need at least a good 3-4 days.
Mm.
You understand? Because I'm very intense with my shit. The time I spend with my women is real quality and I go in. I have a great time with my women. You understand what I'm saying? Right. But at the same time, because of that, I gotta chill. I gotta be in my crib.
Right.
I gotta spit this game. I gotta, do what the fuck I gotta do. Nigga, I told you, I go to the movies by myself. I do everything by myself because it allows me to recharge my brain power, my physical power, my masculinity, my testosterone. Everything gets recharged. And then when I see that woman again, opens the door and she looks me up and down. She sees how I'm dressed and how I smell.
Right.
It's like the first time. I'm telling you.
Like, yo, have you ever, like, back in the day, because I know this has happened to me before back in the day a few times, where you be in a situation with a chick you're dealing with and something happens where it's not necessarily an argument, but she said something to you, you said something back. It was kind of tension.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you felt, and then like it died down because you just kind of squashed it because you ain't feel like dealing with her. Right. But then you felt bad because you're like, I don't like the fact that she said that shit. And I don't like the fact that we just kind of like, you know what I'm saying? Like even times where it was times where I was like, all right, whatever, it's all good, whatever. But I know it ain't all good. I'm just trying to end the conversation. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so what happens is that bad gut feeling is because I'm acquiescing to her shit because I don't feel like having to deal with it. So then I just surrender. Do you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. But the fact that I even got to that place in the first place was because I've been going in her direction.
That's her feminine, emotional,
right?
Eating away at your fucking masculinity.
Exactly.
Literally.
Exactly.
And bro, I'm telling you, and I think that's a big part of what happened in society when okay, you gave chicks the right to vote, cool. But then when we started getting into feminism and suffrage and Me Too and all it, and it's like niggas was just kind of like, all right, bitch, I don't want to deal with it. Do whatever you want to do.
Right.
But now we see where that ends up.
Mm-hmm.
Now we have a bunch of masculine ass women because when they saw our weakness, they now have to fucking balance it back out because life is all about balance. So if you got a bunch of weak ass motherfuckers being raised by women, women gonna have to be masculine to some extent to balance the shit back out. But anyway, we got a bunch of calls, man. So let me get the calls.
Yeah.
All right. So we got 713-713. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city. What's up?
Hey there. Hey, y'all. This is Liz. I'm from California. My age is 29. I'll be 30 in December.
Okay.
I just had a few questions about the live that you guys did yesterday on DJ Academics. I understand that you all had pretty heavy criticism of him regarding the interactions that he had with his quote-unquote girlfriend. And I'm just wondering, Lucario and Miles, do you all not think that DJ Academics is not watching you guys and he's getting his instruction about being the male prize from your teaching? I feel like the two of you, specifically you, Lucario, are one of the godfathers of the revival movement, specifically among Black men. And DJ Academics probably maybe he will, but he won't say that he's watched some of your videos. But I feel like you're like the stuff that you teach has empowered these men to say stuff like that. I'm just kind of wondering why had it changed all of a sudden.
What?
Hold on. First of all,
hold. Let me clear something up. Caller, you said Lucario is the leader of the what movement?
Right.
Saying that no, I'm saying that Lucario, like if you go on YouTube, he was on YouTube before Ken Daniel.
Hold on. Your phone sound look.
Your phone is kind of crazy a little bit. I can't hear exactly.
We only hear every other word for some reason. Are you on a speakerphone or earpods or some shit?
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, speak now. So you said Lucario is the leader of what movement?
No, I was just saying that Lucario, like he's one of the one of the original Black men on YouTube who kind of like taught PUA or like just teaching these principles of like men.
This is not a PUA. This is not a PUA.
That's what I was about to say. You got it wrong already. We don't teach PUA. We don't teach red pill. We don't teach none of that stuff. Right. And so the thing is DJ Academics absolutely have not been following us, because if he was, he would have never been in the situations he was in if he was actually listening to what we were saying. You see what I'm saying?
But Lucario, don't you emphasize for years that like men are the prize? Men, like you all have all this value and all this importance. And like when DJ Academics got into that argument with his girlfriend, he kept saying he was the prize. And I feel like he got that from
listen. Hey, stop it.
Well, this is the thing. We're not talking about men being the prizes and all this other shit and all that other stuff. We talk about men understanding themselves and men understanding who they are. Right? Now, once you understand yourself and you understand who you are and you understand how valuable you are as a man, right? You would never do what DJ Academics has done. Do you see what I'm saying? Because a guy who understands his value would never get into no argument with some chick like that. He would never act that way. He would never put himself in a position to make himself be in those situations in the first place to get that type of reaction from a woman. Do you see what I'm saying? So I think what happens is that people misconstrue and they think that what myself and Miles do is the same as what other people are doing, which is not correct. Because if DJ Academics was actually listening to our stuff or was on the Bad Boy membership, was on the Masculine Identity membership, DJ Academics would actually have women who respect him. DJ Academics would actually vet women and not buy them bags and purses and all this other stuff just for existing. You see what I'm saying? So this is the type of stuff he does. So then women don't really respect him. That's what's happening. You see what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying, Lucario. Okay, I hear. Thank you for clarifying. But like, you do notice how DJ Academics, he's really close to Fresh and Fit, which I feel like in the earlier days, Myron, he got a lot of his philosophy from your movement. And like, don't you think? I don't know. I guess.
Caller. Listen, caller. Stop for a second. Let's be realistic. Think about this for a second. Right now, while we're speaking to you, there are only 317 people watching us. Why would DJ Academics be looking at anything that we're doing when you got guys like Fresh and Fit? When you got so many other guys who get way more viewership than us? Why would they be looking at us?
Okay, but Fresh and Fit just recently started to blow up. Before them blowing up, it was Mr. Lucario and it was other Black men on YouTube who were talking about this philosophy. So,
what philosophy is that? Please clarify what philosophy that is.
Yeah, what's the philosophy? Philosophy. I'm curious. What's the philosophy?
It's this philosophy of just teaching this male, like this, like gender dynamics thing and like power dynamic, like all of this stuff that I like. Obviously,
hold on, wait. Let's stop right there. What's the power dynamic? What is that? Huh?
Just like dynamics, like what it means to be a man, and like how you should show up in a relationship with a woman. Like,
yeah, and if Academics listened to us, he would not. None of what Academics did in the last 2 or 3 days would not have happened.
Right. That's what we're trying to tell you. This is what we're trying to tell you. What we're trying to tell you is that if Academics understood what we were saying and was listening to us, he would never be arguing with a woman. Period. Women would not disrespect him.
Didn't you see that video? Didn't you see that video of Academics barking on that chick? Didn't you see the video of Academics? She took his hat off and threw it to the side. Did you see that shit?
Yes.
Yeah. That type of stuff doesn't happen over here at all.
That don't happen with us.
But can I ask you a question,
please?
Mario? How do you think Myron got a lot of his like all the stuff he talks about, some of these principles? How did he get them? Was it from just random people in the manosphere? Do you think that you influenced any of his ideology and the things they talk about on that show?
No, the thing you got to understand about Myron and Fresh is that Myron and Fresh are not dating coaches. I'm a dating coach. Right. So there are some things that I'm sure Myron and Fresh have learned from me. But what you got to understand is that Myron and Fresh are doing a show to entertain. And mostly they talk about red pill talking points. You see what I'm saying? Which is different than what I do, which is different from what Miles does. That's the thing. That's the disconnect you're getting. You think we're doing the same thing. We're not doing the same thing. It's two different things. So what you're conflating and conflicting two different things and acting like or you thinking it's the same. So this is why you're confused about DJ Academics thinking he's learning from us, but he's not. That's what we're trying to tell you.
Liz, how long have you been watching us?
Okay.
How long have you been watching us, Liz?
For a few years now, on and off.
A few years now, on and off.
That's
yes.
So it sounds like you haven't been getting the message either.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
No, I get the message. I'm just saying, like Myron, all of this stuff that they're talking about, it didn't pass in air. Some of the stuff that you, especially Mr. Lucario, some of the stuff you've been talking about, I know you claim you're a dating coach, but some of the stuff that you've been talking about over the years, he's adopted it on his platform.
What? Give me an example.
Payment channel.
Give me an example.
It's just like just talking about like the way men should show up, and like I feel like Myron and
wait, stop. I'm curious. Give me a specific example of the stuff that I'm saying that has influenced DJ Academics and everyone else. Give me an example.
Well, I will say with Fresh and Fit, who are close friends with Academic, I feel like they've watched your show for years, like most other folks on YouTube.
That's not an example. That's not an example.
I need a specific example. I need you to tell me this. You taught this, and then they were doing that thing I taught.
I'll give you this one, Mr. Carter. How you talk about, like, in order for a woman, like you suggest that men not date women who don't provide value. So, for example, like if you're dating a woman, like if she should be, how do I say it? She should be helping out with your business, or like if she has web content skills, like she should be doing some of that or something. Like, and I'm Myron, he talks about that quite a bit. on their show, and Fresh does too.
Okay.
Okay. And so is there anything wrong with a woman helping out a man with what he's doing?
And how was any of those women helping out academics?
Okay, well, that's where things get a little. Okay,
things get a little.
Like,
Exactly, because in the story of academics, he was at a club, and the girl he was with, instead of helping him promote and take pictures with his fans, you know what she was doing? She was pushing women out the way. She was getting upset and arguing with the dude.
Getting drunk
and all that other stuff. So this is what we're talking about. So what I'm saying is that if DJ Academics was listening to us, instead of that woman getting drunk and acting belligerent, then she would have actually been helping him promote. Do you get that, caller?
Okay. No, that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah. No, that makes sense. All right. Okay. All right.
Just one thing I'd like you to take away from this conversation is there are a lot of similar elements across different platforms in YouTube, and I do understand where there might be some gray areas and things like that. However, what we do is very, very different, because we're not red pill and we're not even a part of the manosphere.
Right.
We just talk about game, which is basically life strategy and having authentic experiences with yourself and with the opposite sex. That's it.
Right.
That's it.
Okay.
All right.
Got it. All right.
Well, thank you for calling. Thank you for calling, because I'm sure you're not the only one who thinks we're all similar out here. So I appreciate you providing an opportunity for us to explain it once again.
Right. Oh, man.
Bye-bye.
All right. Have a good night.
Here. That's hilarious. You know, it's funny. It's like funny how people want to lump us in. I'm like, well, lump us in with the views then. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, don't be like, yo, why?
We didn't even ask you if she donated. What the? You see what I'm saying? Like, fuck. Yo, man. 872. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city. What's up, man? Did you donate? I forgot to ask that.
Yes, I did. I'm calling from Los Angeles, but yeah.
How old are you?
Show tonight.
Yeah, how old are you?
You raised some good points.
How old are you?
How old are you, caller?
Point. I'm 45.
Okay. Cool. So that's good.
Good points about, because a woman can't really drain you unless you allow her to do it. So I agree with that. But my question is, the main reason I called, what's the difference between a person being a loser or just you're just in a spot where just the women in that spot are just not feeling you?
Well, you being a loser has nothing to do with the women. You get that?
Okay. Got it. Gotcha.
Right. So that question right there, you see what I'm saying? And that's that being a loser or winner is outside of that realm in the first place. It's just about how you view yourself and how you actually do shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Caller, do you see how your language exposed you just now?
From within.
Exactly. That's what we're saying.
Now it's from within. Within. I got it now.
It's from within. Yeah. Is that your only question, sir?
So far that's about it. It's a great show, so I'm just going to continue to listen.
All right, we appreciate you, man. Thank you, man, and never let women dictate your value, bro. It's all right, man.
Thanks, bro.
All right, take it easy.
Peace.
All right, so we got 718. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city. What's up?
I donated. It's Moses, man.
Yo, what up, Moses? Oh shit, it's Moses, nigga. Oh shit, what's going on with you, bro?
What's good?
Man, just keeping my head up in the game. That's all I'm doing, man. Not caring about anything else. But here's the thing, right? About this, I'm pretty sure what y'all talking about is women. I mean, pretty much what y'all talking about is women who are attention whores. Like, this is why ever since I was listening to y'all, why y'all always think that? Why y'all always say that be direct all the time? Is to find out if a woman is an attention whore or not.
Right.
You understand? So with me, like, it was it was Monday. Let me see. For this past Friday, I got on the phone with a chick to set up a date. and then you're supposed to, and she was trying to bait me into a long conversation. You understand? So I only stayed on the phone with her for 40 seconds. And I was telling her, listen, we was talking about getting together, meet up, and set the date. You understand? And she said, Sunday. I said, okay, cool. Sunday, we're going to go walking in the park. She said, okay, cool. And I got off the phone. Now, Sunday came. What did I do? What happened? She flaked. Now, basically what y'all talking about here. Imagine I would have stayed maybe 5 hours talking to this woman on the phone this past Friday.
Right.
Knowing that she was going to flake. You see that?
Right.
But it didn't bother me because guess what? I already had in the back of my head. If she flakes, it's cool. There's so many other things I could do. Guess what? She flakes. She flaked Sunday. What did I do? I went to the spot, holler at other chicks. You understand? Got a cracking with them. So that just goes to show that don't give women too much attention because remember, a woman that you saying women can take the power, but how can a woman take your power if you don't give it to her?
Facts.
Right. That's real shit though. That's real shit. I fucks with it. I fucks with it, man.
And another thing I'm about to say, Miles, remember when I called you and Kay Zagging?
Yes.
This past Saturday?
Yes, sir.
And you told me about this chick, right?
Mm-hmm.
About some chick who I charged who say, hey, stranger.
Right.
And then you told me to send the message. I sent the message. I said, okay, let me just try it.
Yeah.
To see, right?
Yeah.
I tried it. Guess what happened? It revealed to me that she was trying to bait me into attention.
Right.
You understand?
Exactly. See, this is what you got to do. That's what you got to do, man. You know, as long as you're aware of what's going on, then you don't got to put all that energy into the situation, and then you just keep the shit pushing. That's what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because the message Miles told me to send it. When I sent it, I mean, if I read the message to you, it's it's disgusting what she said. You understand? So
why she wasn't too happy? She was upset.
No, yeah, she was very angry.
Good. Good. Now you know not to. Now you know never. You don't never need to fuck with her, and she probably ain't gonna waste your fucking time sending you a hey stranger message ever again.
Exactly.
So you
Exactly. Because when I got off the phone, she sent it to me again. You understand? Like, hey stranger. Why you haven't answered my messages? So I basically just sent her the message that you sent. You understand? And she was like, laugh my ass off. You too bold. You are a man now. I see you change now. You see you change. You became a man with game now. But don't worry.
Wait, she said that?
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Oh man, that's fucked up. But you see what happened. It just goes to show her saying that, you know what that means, right? It means that she's literally letting you know how she saw you before.
Mm-hmm.
She saw you as a man with no game. She didn't see you. She didn't even see you as a man. She saw you as somebody with no game. So, you know, that's beautiful, man. That's good. So now you really don't have to think about her anymore.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
No, of course. I was like, man, fuck her. And she messaged. She sent me like 6 paragraph of message.
Oh my God.
Understand? Talking about yeah.
Yo, after she finished the 6 paragraphs, all you gotta do is say, so when you coming over? That's it. Stay focused. That's it. Just stay focused. Don't feed into nothing she's saying. Just focus on what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, I ain't trying to be no stranger. Introduce me to that pussy. And then she give you all those messages. Oh, you disgusting. You this, you that. Rah, 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 rah. All right. So what time you coming over?
Mm-hmm.
That's it. Because her sending you all those messages, is her just showing you how affected she is. Now you got her emotionally now. She's spending all this time sending you all these angry messages because she's affected emotionally. And her pussy might be wet. So if you stay focused, you could probably get the hit.
Right.
Yeah, and it's part. I mean, I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but she said, "Oh yeah, go fuck with prostitutes, go fuck with strippers. That's what you do, bozo, bye loser." I'm looking at her like I told her, good. Thanks for letting me know. Thanks for saying that. But guess what? Lose contact with me.
Nah, nigga. Next time you be like, so what time you coming over?
Right. And listen again. See, notice you saying all that extra shit. You're giving her more energy.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to protect your energy. You got to see sometimes no response is a good response. And then like what Miles is saying, hey, listen, when you coming over, because you just stay focused on what you were saying in the first place. So you're not adding any extra energy to the situation. So it's either you coming over, we fucking with each other, or we not. And that's all that needs to be said.
That's it.
One last thing, Lucario. I wanted to say one last thing before I get off the phone. Like sometimes when you, based off what y'all saying, when a chick, because I remember after I finished smashing the chick the night I meet her, she said she liked me a lot because she could tell my alpha through my behavior. Mm-hmm. Now what happened was the following day after I got her number, you understand? What happened was she said, she wants to call me every day. She wants to be on the phone with me every day because she liked me. I said, no. This is what I want you to do. I want you to call me Friday, which was 6-7 days later. You understand? And then she didn't do it. So she fell off. So that goes to show sometimes based off what y'all saying, that when the chick falls off because of that means she's not ready to deal with a man who's an alpha in the first place. Because sometimes losing a chick, right? Losing a chick, that means she wasn't built to be with an alpha and be with an alpha. She's not ready to deal with a guy who's an alpha because she's never used to dealing with alphas. Because a lot of these girls, they deal with more betas than alphas.
Well, yeah, that happens also too. Sometimes a woman
taking my call, y'all.
Right, exactly. Sometimes a woman's interested, and because she's not up to task to do what the guy wants her to do, she ain't really trying to fuck with it. So it is what it is. You got any more calls, or are we good?
Oh, we got a bunch of calls, my nigga.
Oh yeah, let's go.
All right, yeah, let's go. All right, 786, you're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city. Did you donate though?
Gentlemen, I did indeed donate. This is Ray from Miami, 22.
All right, what's on your mind, bro?
Hey man, I really mess with this subject right here, man. And Miles, you're on fire. Man, that's real energy. Real earlier when you was just spitting that fact and all that game, man, that was real energy, man.
Appreciate you.
But bro, like guys, like, what were you gonna say?
I said I appreciate you. Go ahead.
Yeah, man. Look, so guys need to understand, right? Like, even guys without game, like per se game, right? Without this game or level of game and whatnot, they got to understand that even though they don't have what you guys and guys like me in training have, they like women really appreciate them, and it's like they don't know that's like attention, man. It's that whole thing about attention and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they're giving out that dick and whatnot, there's blocked from that opportunity. Women really appreciate that, and guys need to see that shit. So ever since then, it's like when I saw the fact, and I never even really gave my attention like that for a long time. When I was like, I don't know, I guess you could say like a simple whatnot. I was just like, man, withholding this energy and attention, man, that right there is just like it's power.
Right.
That right there is energy. And so with that being said, I noticed, like, for example, like when I put in that energy into being and improving on the man that I want to be and actually being a prize, it's like not only, like financially building your universe, especially with my artwork, right? And shit like that. Like when you are on your shit, at least the best you can, because we fuck up and we get like lose focus and whatnot. When you're on your shit, man, like women, like, I don't know if you can sense it or see it, but they just envy that shit, guys. Like they just want that from you because they know, like, the more you improve yourself, they notice that shit. Like, God damn, this guy on his masculine, this guy on his focus, on his passion, purpose, whatever the fuck you want to call it, or all those things combined.
Right.
They know, oh shit, he can like translate that shit in the bedroom. And it's funny because it's like I've had times. Well, actually, in transition, I also noticed, like, with certain dudes who just don't have, like, what I was talking about last time, like with confidence and whatnot. Like, guys need to understand and it sounds weird, when I first say it to some of you, but
Caller.
It's on
Caller. We got to wrap it up because we got like a billion calls. So
yeah, we got a few calls.
Okay,
Yes,
right.
we got to wrap, man, for real.
I got major points.
Kind of long-winded, but go ahead.
I got major points. Right. I don't want to get it off a tangent, but I respect your time and whatnot. But basically, man, guys need to understand, like, and it sounds weird when I say this, but you guys need to talk sexy to yourself. You got to be a sexual being to yourself before you do it with the woman, man.
Exactly.
Because,
no,
like,
for real. Like, harnessing sexual energy is a part of that time away from the woman. Seriously. You know what I'm saying? That's facts, bro. That's facts. But hey, we appreciate the insight, man. But like I said, we're gonna get to
sorry.
Come on, man. We gotta go, bro. I literally have 6 other calls in the queue. Go ahead.
Oh, okay, in the queue? All right.
Yeah, man, hurry up.
Okay, no, actually, okay, so real, I appreciate you letting me no attention and all that. But look, real question though, you were mentioning moss and all that, and here's a real question I've always had one.
Okay, just ask it, please. Just go ahead and ask
exercise. All right, real quick, how do you rebound and get energy after like a night of smashing and letting out that semen, man? What are some remedies or things besides eating non-processed and whatnot?
Well, you need quality rest. You need nutrition. Right. You need quality rest, nutrition, and time. That's what you need.
Okay.
Every man is different. Right, every man. There's something called the refractory period. Every man's refractory period is different. Okay, so you have to know your own pace. You have to know when your body gets recharged and all that type of shit. But basically, it's about nutrition. It's about time and rest. All right.
Awesome. That's why you guys get the cigars. We don't pick flowers up in here.
Exactly. Appreciate you, man. Take it easy. All right, man. Have a good night. Appreciate the call, man. All right, here we go. So we got 732. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city, and did you donate?
Rashawn, Jersey, definitely donated. I'm 26.
Jersey, Camden, Rahway. Okay, nah. Go ahead, my nigga. Go ahead. We got calls. Go ahead.
Nah, of course. All right, there's a couple of things I get off the line. But I remember, Miles, you mentioned how some bitches, they get cheated on. They like that shit on the low, being done dirty.
Yeah.
What I found with guys, they ain't really treating women right, bad boys, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
I see the women always struggling to get their energy or get as much energy as they want from those guys.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not just simply all like being done dirty. It's like this nigga's not easy and he's entertaining.
Exactly.
On the flip end, in my personal experience with a woman that I fucked with, this girl literally told me, I said, yo, why we not fucking as much? Why we not affectionate as we used to be? She said, I felt like I did everything I had to do. And which she was right. And I didn't understand at the time, but it relates to what you, Lucario, was saying.
Right. Nah, real shit.
So I will say this before I get off the phone. But all y'all niggas I be seeing just on the phone for 2 hours with a bitch during work and shit. And you think you're doing something? You think you're doing some type of maintenance? You're doing damage.
Wait. Niggas be on a job on the phone with their girl on a job for 2 hours?
Hell yeah.
Yo,
Miles, let me tell you something. Lucario, Miles, everybody in the chat room, let me tell y'all something right now. I ain't making this up. I do HVAC, right?
Right.
I help niggas place their coolers, they water heaters, all that shit.
Right.
Niggas will have a bitch on FaceTime while they working on the shit, and I'm helping them. And that bitch just talk about nothing, and I'm like, yo, you think
that's a fact.
Good, but you not.
That's a fact.
Listen, bro, report them niggas to HR. Yo, I know it sound like some snitching shit, but you would actually be doing them niggas a favor.
You be helping these dudes.
You be helping them niggas.
Man.
Yo, FaceTime it
on the way to the job.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? That's her sucking the fucking energy out of this nigga. Draining his masculinity out of I bet these niggas that be doing that shit, they bitch ass niggas, ain't they?
Of course. Indirect, feminine way of speaking, all that dumb
indecisive
shit.
ass
they
niggas.
Got turned out by the bitch.
Indecisive, passive aggressive niggas.
Mm-hmm.
All that shit. No, but Miles, hear me out, Miles. They don't. Most of the time, it's not just one bitch. It be multiple bitches that they not fucking.
Oh my god. That shit's terrible.
Bro, 40, y'all in y'all 40s and shit. I don't know. I don't think y'all know how bad it gets. Because I heard Lucario speaking earlier. He talking about some old niggas be on the phone for 30 minutes. 30 minutes? Nigga, that's minimum for what I be seeing.
Yo.
That's all I got to say.
Oh, man. That's what's up, man.
Yo, thanks for calling in. Thanks for your donation. Appreciate you, man. Take it easy. Be safe out there in Jersey. You know what I'm saying? Be safe. All right, we got 540. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, and city, and did you donate?
Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Malachi Brown. I'm from Stafford, Virginia, and I am 24 years old. And I donated to Mr. Lucario, the Hashim.
What's up? Appreciate it. That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on?
Oh, right now, what's on your mind, bro?
Hey, what's up, man? All right, so I'm actually just getting ready to watch the sexual identity video that you have on your membership, Miles. But
what's up? All right, so good.
All right, so I was on a date with a woman, and it's funny. She talked about, I don't know if you guys heard about these Facebook groups, but it's like they're called "Are We Dating the Same Man?" Have you heard of those?
Oh, I heard about that. Yeah.
Those are hilarious. But I was just wondering, I wasn't sure if you guys heard about them before, but I thought it was interesting because I've dated hundreds of women because I'm in college too. But I've maximized my dating profiles and just talked to plenty of women on the daily. But I think it's funny because the woman that I was on a date with, I asked her, because I was curious about it. I asked her, you know, how is, what'd you hear about me on there? And then she said, I actually didn't find anything on I found one proposal about you on the Facebook group, but I told her it's probably because I'm not I think a lot of the men on there, they lie and they're dishonest to women. And they're kind of passive about what they do.
Right.
So I think it goes to show men that have game, when they're forthcoming and honest with what they want from the woman and they're respectful at the same time. I think it goes to show as what I experienced. So
right.
Yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. I was curious if you guys heard about Facebook.
Yeah, I heard about that. The thing is, women, they want to sort of feel like they're special. So they don't like the fact of hearing that the guy they're dating is dating some other chick. Because, they're living in this, they want to live in the illusion that they found Mr. Right and that it's going somewhere. So, it just is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But,
right.
Yeah, we appreciate the call, brother.
That's all I wanted to, you said?
Not so we appreciate the call, though.
Yeah, appreciate the call. And continue to enjoy the Masculine Identity membership, bro. Appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Peace, guys.
All right. Peace, man. All right. So we got 503. You are on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city, and did you donate?
Hey, this is Sean from Portland, Oregon. I'm 33 years old. Hey, Miles and Lucario. Of course, I donated to you guys.
All right.
Appreciate it.
Portland, Oregon.
Hey.
How's it going out there in Portlandia?
It's pretty lame, I guess. I don't know. But you guys actually critiqued my dating profile a couple months ago.
Okay.
I was the guy where Miles thought I was a premature baby. I'm not sure if you remember me, but anyways, I just want to take 2 minutes if I can to talk about the particular subject of stop giving women energy and attention. Just 2 minutes. So there was this baddie at my work, and I struck up a conversation with her, had lunches with her. She friend zoned me, and this is before I started listening to you guys. And so for 3 years, she just had all my energy. She was telling me about all the dudes that she was dating, and so I moved on to another organization, and so I just stopped talking to her because I was like, why am I being a pen pal to her? Why am I doing this? She's talking about the other guys that she's dating. I'm just being a beta. And so 3 months later, she messaged me back and she's like, we should go to dinner. And so this was a month ago. I went to dinner with this girl, And just in the middle of the conversation, she was like, "Oh, I'm dating this guy and that guy," and I just stopped right there, and I just like looked at my value, and I was like, "Hey, waiter, like, we need to check," because at that point I realized like I'm not gonna have sex with her. I'm just a pen pal giving attention to her. I'm a great guy, blah blah blah, and I just walked out. And the reason,
hold on. Did you pay for dinner?
No, of course not.
Okay, good. I'm about to be like, God damn, bro. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so the reason why I wanted to call you two is because this was the first time when I walked out of that restaurant that I had more leverage than her in the relationship, and she probably respected me for the first time. So she was like, "Wow, he does have a backbone. Wow, he does have respect for himself." So
great,
guys,
good for you, man.
Giving attention to women. Thank you so much, guys that are listening. Stop giving attention to women that aren't going to give you sex or what you need. Essentially, stop being beta. I peeled off in the Range Rover. She saw it. She probably was like, "Damn, that guy was ill," and I fucked that up. Now I'm going to go talk to these 47-year-old dudes on Match.com.
But there's one final thing that I would like for you to kind of like embrace, and it's not anything that's going to happen overnight, but I want you to try to embrace this. Don't waste your time trying to get revenge on a bitch that didn't like you. Exactly. Like, don't waste any mental energy on what she might have thought at the fact that you had enough guts to finally ask for the check and walk out and peel off in your Range Rover. And literally, bro, amnesia is the word. Like, forget her. Like, you should be talking to so many other females that you don't even have space in your brain to remember what the fuck she looked like. You understand what I'm saying to you?
Exactly.
Absolutely. And I know you guys have a lot of callers, but I left out one key point of the story. So she always told me she only dates Christian guys, and I'm agnostic, so I kind of let that slide. And it was during the dinner, she was like, "Oh, this is the first time I made an exception for a non-Christian guy." I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Oh my Jesus! Hey, you know what you should have said? Check, please. Hey, you coming home to get dick down or what? Right. And then if she said no, then you walk out and peel off in the Range Rover.
Right, exactly. Facts.
I straight up asked her, like, "I want to be intimate with you." And she was like, "It's not going to be like that." And I was like,
yeah.
Like,
no, see, let me tell you something, bro. With a girl like that, you can't say, "I want to be intimate with you." You got to be like, "Yo, I'm trying to bust them cheeks, trying to bend you over and fuck the shit out of you." That's what you need to say to her, bro.
Though, if she ever emails me again, I'll be like, we need to have sex. Like, you need to come over to my house, bring a toothbrush.
Right. Tell her, be like, "Yo, don't text me again unless you're trying to fuck."
Exactly. Yeah. I'm going to give you attention. Go find another dude to do that.
Exactly. You look, be very binary and logical with your dealings with women. If she's giving you what you want, continue to talk to her. If she's not, you stop it right then and there. Okay.
Exactly. I fuck with you guys. Thank you.
I appreciate you, man. Take it easy out there in Portlandia, man. All right, take it easy, man. Appreciate you.
I'm trying to picture him saying, "I want to bust some cheeks."
No, because you know what it is? He got that baby face, and if he says, "I'm trying to fuck," it'll fuck up a bitch's brain. Like, yo, this little baby face ass nigga is telling me he's trying to fuck. I'm
just trying to picture his voice saying that shit. Like,
listen. I want to be intimate with you.
Nah,
listen. I'm trying to bust those cheeks. Okay, I'm tired of the random emails as if I'm your friend or your pen pal. I've already moved on to another company. And if you're not trying to bust cheeks, then please leave me alone. All righty.
Hey, shout out to my man out in Portlandia, man. Yo, we just fucking with you, man. But seriously.
Oh man.
Nah, the fact that you had the balls to walk out of the dinner, man. Nah, kudos to you. Because let me tell you, you got to start somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
You got to start somewhere. Truthfully, you shouldn't have been at the dinner, but that's neither here nor there. Right. You understand? Because you're getting to the point of the game where you wouldn't have been at the dinner.
Right.
at least you're starting somewhere and you're learning. So that's what the point is. All right. So we got 347. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. So let's get your name, age, and city. And what's did you donate though? Did you
Man,
donate?
y'all already know what the fucking name is, man. It's your boy Crazy Mike, all facts, no cap.
Whoa,
you already know where it's at. And I never hate it, so you know that, bro.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So what's going on? What's going on with you?
First things first, man. Let me share a success story, man. As you guys know, I'm Dominican, man. All right, Dominican American. I was just there on vacation. For all you motherfuckers that talk about all that passport, boy, and all that other paying for pussy shit, guess what? I did not have to pay for pussy while I was out there, my nigga. So that's number one. Let's get that thing straight. I did have to put in a lot of work, though. I did. I ain't gonna even gonna lie to you motherfuckers, though, on that one. But now, there is one thing I do want to ask Miles, though, real quick, because this is something a lot of people don't talk about in this space.
Right.
Miles, you have a way of talking that's very powerful, right? You get your point across, but you don't talk a lot, if you catch my drift. Like, I'm going to give you an example. There was a recent debate online. I'm not going to say who the motherfucker was, roommates. But some guys, when they talk, it's kind of like, damn, bro, can you just get to the point?
Right.
But you, however, you say a lot while saying little. Is that something that you worked on throughout the years, or is that something you always been good at? I'm curious to know.
Yeah. It's called it's something you can look up. It's called being concise with your words. So so what it ultimately is you understand how to convey a message eloquently and effectively without saying any more words than you need to. You understand? So that's why a lot of times you'll see that Lucario and myself, we use analogies. Right? Because we know that a lot of times if I can get you to understand the concept of what I'm saying based on a simple example, then it makes it easy for everyone to understand what I'm saying. So yeah, it's called being concise. It comes with time. It comes with you understanding your range of vocabulary. It comes with you understanding your own library of knowledge, so to speak. And then you figure out how, to pick and choose which words to use in order to help you convey a message.
All right, brother. I do got a question, though, man. Unfortunately, one of my shorties, man, she found condoms in the bathroom. I left it there. So I wanted to share this before I left. So I'm like, shit, I'm fucking caught red-handed, man. You know what I did, bro? I got on the phone. My boy Juan, where I was like, and I started cursing him out on the phone. I said, yo, my nigga, son, how the hell you left the condoms in the bathroom? I said, you know what I'm talking about, man. You left the condoms in the bathroom the other day, man. I let you bring a girl up there and you do this to me, and the girl fell right for it, man. You see that's last minute thinking, brothers.
Yo, come on, man. You still hiding from your girl, bro. Stop, bro.
Brothers, have a good night.
Yeah. All right, man. Peace. All right, we good on calls for now, man. We good on calls for now.
God. All right. Let's get some of these questions real quick. Oh my goodness. You're killing me tonight. How can dick be a gift for a woman if it's really easy for them to get? Shout out to you and Miles. Hold on, let me hit him with the button. See, what you have to understand is that whose dick is she getting?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the dick that she's getting from the particular guy, that's what makes it a gift. The guy who's attached to the dick, you understand? Meaning that if she's dealing with this particular motherfucker, she wants that guy because he is that dude.
Mm-hmm.
So anything she's getting from him is a goddamn gift. Any experience, any type of energy she's getting from him is so on point. But also check this out. Women just don't get dick from real niggas. You understand that? Understand the game. What happens is that women get dick because they know how to cooperate. They know how to listen to instructions. They know how to, you understand? So for example, if I'm on Tinder and I tell a chick, yo, when are you free to come through and make something happen? When are you free to get a drink? Whatever it is, right? If she's not responding to my question, then I don't talk to her anymore. So therefore, she ain't getting the dick.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So there has to be some level of cooperation and compliance in order for that shit to happen.
See, that's how it sounds when you're administering the gift.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Woo!
It says, this goes with what you and Steve were saying to me about having to deal with women to get better with women, even when you have weak game. Okay, that's not a question, but yeah, niggas gotta understand what the question is. Miles, you ever have a girl turn into stalker or do stalker type shit?
Still a little bit. Like I've had girls like, do shit just to kind of like see if she could get my attention back. Like I had a chick who she tried to use her friend to hire me for a photography job.
Oh yeah, I remember that shit.
You know what I'm saying? And then she went and bought one of our t-shirts. And then she took a picture of herself wearing the t-shirt and sent it to Lucario because I blocked her. I was done with her. You understand what I'm saying? So I mean, I've had just a couple of situations like that. Nothing too crazy. Again, when you carry yourself a certain way, bitches gonna feel how they want to feel, but they gonna respect you for the most part.
Exactly.
And like I said, she tried a little something, but it wasn't like crazy stalker. What's that thing where you got to go get a court document?
Like a restraining order or something?
Restraining. Yeah, I never had to get a restraining order. Never had to change my phone number. Nothing like that. You understand what I'm saying? So,
right.
Now, when you carry yourself a certain way, a female is ultimately going to respect you. So, she realizes, damn, I lost a good nigga, and that's that.
Right. You see, says if women want you to be ducking with other women, I guess he's trying to say fucking. Which I agree with. Why do they trip about women hitting you up and make a fuss about it? The reason why these chicks act like that is because you're not that guy.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Like I talked about this on the stream I did the other day where I saw my monogamy and shit, is that the reason why chicks will act funny style when you talk about fucking with other girls or trying to get other chicks on a team or whatever is because they don't see that much value in you.
Right.
Sees a lot of value in you. She doesn't trip about you fucking with other women because one, she wants to keep you around, and two, because she sees that value, she's going to know other women are going to want to fuck with you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
And I'll say one more thing. A lot of you guys don't know how to handle your situations.
Right.
Because see, this is, and I don't even want to say this. I don't even want to fucking say this because saying this is only gonna make us look smarter. And I'm tired of it. I'm fucking tired of it. But when we tell you not to fucking talk to these chicks on the phone so much, why do you think we tell you that?
Right.
It's so when you're spending time with one of your women, your phone ain't fucking going off all the goddamn time.
Exactly.
You understand? So when you're with whatever woman you're with, you can focus on her. So look at what he says. If women be ducking if they want you to duck with other women, which I agree with, why do they trip when women hit you up?
Mm-hmm.
No one hits me up when I'm with my woman.
Exactly.
No one.
Exactly.
You know better than that.
So we talking about. That's what we talking about. That's what we talking about. Because see, that's the precedent, man.
Y'all have such a low understanding of yourselves and a low understanding of game that these things we tell you and you don't even see. That's fucking elementary shit.
Right.
Don't spend so much time on the phone with these chicks. Just set up the next date. So when you're going on dates in between, there's nobody hitting up your phone like that.
Right. And on top of that, sometimes chicks will ask you, they'll say shit like, oh, you must not like to talk on the phone, do you? No, I don't.
No, I don't.
I don't. So listen, this is how it's going to go. I'll hit you up when I want to see you, and that's going to be that. So now she understands that's what it is. And then your actions and your words are consistent, it's congruent. So she understands it's the type of nigga you are. You see what I'm saying? So she wants to keep seeing you. Then that means she can't piss you off. And you know what's going to piss you off? Piss you off if she fucking calling you all the time.
Exactly.
Let me not do that shit.
Guys, get on the Bad Boy membership.
That's a fact. Matter of fact, hold on. Talking about the Bad Boy membership, We got like 350 some people watching right now, so make sure y'all check out
This month on the Bad Boy membership, you're going to get the program, How to Attract Women Who Will Give You Gifts and Money. In this program, you're going to learn why a woman would even give a guy gifts and money. You're also going to learn the right time to accept gifts and money. Also, when you should not accept gifts and money. And you're also going to learn 4 ways women will give you gifts and money and much more. So make sure you go to badboymembership.com today to check out this program, plus all the other audio and video programs on the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com today.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com.
Is people. Let's get some more of these questions real quick.
We got a call. I think it might be monogamous, but let's see.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
713-713. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. What's up, man?
Yeah, what's up, Miles? What's up, Lucario? This is monogamous from Houston. I donated.
All right. What's up, man? What's up, man, bro?
Just chilling, man. Hey, bro, it's just a great topic because it doesn't matter in what type of way, you know what I'm saying, you're messing with women, whether you are a player out here, you mess with multiple women, or you in a relationship, right? You have to keep a level of consistency with yourself to where, like, you're not overly draining yourself. Because I'm going to be honest, bro, whether you just fucking females a lot or you in a relationship, bro, women can drain your energy. You see what I'm saying?
Yep,
and the one thing I want to say is when you give a woman too much energy up front, it's already a lose-lose situation. Either you're going to get played because the woman's going to play you for your time and attention, or she's going to get played because basically your interaction with her is a lie. It's not consistent because, yeah, it's on a high right now, but at some point it's going to drop. You see what I'm saying? So it's a lose-lose situation. And I remember maybe a couple of shows ago, I think it was last Friday, y'all made a comment saying that a lot of guys were talking about, I want to be a nigga out here that, fuck with 8, 9, 10 women, right? And y'all was saying bro, just on some real player shit, 2 to 3 or maybe between 2 and 4 is a good number of women to mess with at one time, right? And when I was a bachelor, or whatever the case may be, that was around my number. I would mess with 2 consistent women, and it's say the third woman be a rotational woman. It could be any woman. It could be a new woman that I meet. It could be a woman that come around, or whatever the case may be. But that was good enough for me. And then, of course, each woman had her weekend, right? But even with that consistency of just seeing a woman once a week, I used to be drained. I used to be drained to the point where I'm like, you know what, I'm about to take 2 weeks off, bro, because digging this female down, taking her out on a date, doing the coconut oil shit, and then doing it the next week with another chick or whatever the variation that I want to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That was draining that time. But I knew how to manage it to where I can always bounce back because as I say, Miles, just like what you said, I'm just like you know what I'm saying? I'm very passionate with, you know what I'm saying, my sex and all that, you know what I'm saying, what I do with women with my energy. So when I put it in, I go all in. So that's a lot of energy. So you got to maintain that and you got to know how to distribute that. When you give it all away, then you can kind of lose yourself.
Facts.
And even in the relationship, right? In a relationship, right, there's a level of, within the companionship of relationship, there's a level of independency within the relationship that you always have to have. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going to be honest, even in the relationship for me, I always have to sometimes recheck myself because you always have to be a man in the relationship. You see what I'm saying? Because sometimes, yes, as you're saying, being around a woman all the time, that's draining energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And not to say a woman is doing something bad or whatever the case may be, but because that's a woman and she's around to nurture or whatever the case may be, you got to know how to distribute your energy. When I be around my chick, she already know at certain points of the day, I'm going to go outside. She already know that every Monday night, I'm going to go outside and smoke my weed and listen to Lucario and Miles. You see what I'm saying? And that's my man cave time or whatever the case might be. You see what I'm saying? But she understands that. But as even what you were saying earlier, even in a relationship, you still have to have some type of independency to where like you doing you and you always being you within a relationship.
Facts. Cause that's what she fell in
That's
love
all
with.
I really want to say, guys.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you, man.
You appreciate it. That's what's up.
Yeah, so much, guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take it easy, man. All right. That's Monogamous right there, dropping the game.
All right. We get on calls now.
We get on calls now. Yeah.
All right, so let's get some more of these questions. Can you explain charging things to the game and when to? Oh my god,
that's a you got to get with one of us for coaching for that, bro. That's a whole conversation right there.
Right. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got time to go through all that. How do you seduce a woman's mind without over talking and fucking it up? Well, go to badboymembership.com because I have whole programs on how to do that type of shit. So make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com because see, some of y'all, you got to understand some of the questions y'all be asking, right? It's too in depth for, you know what I'm saying? Like for me to really explain it fully for you to get it and grasp it. So this is something where you got to check out the programs. You see what I mean? And on top of that, some of the things that, you know, you're asking, that shit is you gotta invest to get that type of information. I'm not gonna go through the whole fucking thing and go back and forth, you know what I'm saying, just off the bat. So this is why we tell you guys invest in the Bad Boy membership, masculine identity membership, because there's certain things that we're not gonna say on YouTube. You understand what I'm saying? That is on the Bad Boy membership or the masculine identity membership. So you gotta understand that.
And we can't say it here because it's too long. It's
right.
Like, it ain't.
Right, you know what I'm saying? It's
like some of these questions are a whole fucking title for a whole show.
Right, exactly. So they're gonna do another Tinder review live stream. Yeah, at some point we got to figure that out. Because you know that takes a lot of work.
Yeah,
I gotta send in the pictures. You know what I'm saying? Dudes don't be following the instructions and shit. I'm like, you gotta send your pictures in your bio and all that other stuff, and I gotta put all that together. So what we'll try to do is maybe next month at the end of like around like after Thanksgiving in that area of time, we can probably figure out to do something like that. We need some more time to put that together, but we'll let you guys know. You feel what I'm saying?
So we probably got to do some minimum donation shit, man, because y'all be fully appreciating what we do, man.
Exactly, that shit is work.
Shit, what we do, man. Fuck out of here, man. Like if y'all honestly on some shit, like if y'all really want y'all profiles to be critiqued and all that shit, like it got to be like a minimum donation of like $50 or some shit like that. Y'all gotta come with it. Stop fucking around, man.
That's the fact.
Y'all really don't appreciate what niggas do. Y'all be on here with these fucking. I mean, we you know, and every little bit helps, but I mean, $2 donations and niggas be getting like, you know, millions of dollars worth of game, changing their lives and shit. Come on, man.
Right. Exactly. That shit crazy. What book should I read to up my game? Bruh, make sure you go get How to Have Sex with 2 Women a Day. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you go to MrLocario.com to get that. Also, make sure you get the Bad Boy book at MrLocario.com. Also, make sure you get Looks Don't Matter book at MrLocario.com. So there's all them books you can get to step up your game, fam. You know what I'm saying? It's all there. We got it. We got you. Don't worry about it. All right. Why do guys need game to get women? If the game isn't about women, it doesn't make sense. How many times have we explained this to you guys? How many times have we explained this to you guys? Jesus Christ, man. Yo, this shit too funny to me, bro. Man. Bro, the game is about you. When you focus on you, you step up your shit. That's what it's about. Meaning that in any facet of life, the common denominator is you. So the game is life. Anything that you're doing in this life, you are there. Do you understand? So if you want to learn about cooking, if you want to learn about working out, if you want to learn about hollering at chicks, if you want to learn about making money, guess who's there in all them situations? You.
So the game isn't about women because it's not about cooking. It's not about working out. It's not about all these other topics because the common denominator in all these other topics is you. You get it? It's real simple. I don't understand like how dudes really don't get this shit.
Well, maybe I could give a good analogy, right? So, like when you look at fishing, fishing is not about fish. Fishing is about having a good pole, pause, line, good bait, a good hook, equipment, knowing where to fish, knowing how to cast the line.
Right.
It's about knowledge. It's about strategy. It's not really about fish. It's everything you do. It's about knowing everything about how to get fish.
Right.
Right. And in order to get fish, you got to have skill. Like I said, you got to have good equipment and you got to know where and how to fish.
Right.
So the amount of fish that you get, the quantity and quality of fish that you get has everything to do with your knowledge.
Exactly.
And your skill in fishing. But it don't necessarily have anything to do with actual fish, though.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's the same thing, man.
Like fishing is the content.
Right.
The women is the content of this channel. Because we have a whole nother channel where we talk about money and success and all that other shit. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that the game encompasses all those things, but it's not particularly about any one of those things. It's about you. You see what I'm saying? Within all those things. You see what I mean? So that's what guys got to understand.
City champion.
He said, why are women the main focus of your videos then? It's an honest question. Bro, I just said it. Because this channel is a dating channel about relationships, City Champion. Yeah. We have another channel called Locario Motivation where we talk about success, money, right? Spirituality, all of business, all of those things are on the other channel.
And look, City Champion, you got to understand the viewers call us and ask us how to get women.
Right.
What we ultimately tell them is that the best way to get women is to be a better man.
Right. Invest in yourself.
Invest in yourself. The truth is inside you. We say it at the end of every show. The truth is inside you. So you want to understand the truth about how to get more women? It's inside you. You want to understand the truth about living a more productive and successful life? It's inside you.
Right.
Anything you want is inside you.
Right. And that's why the game is about you. That's what you're trying to see. Because dudes, they have these hard connections. Like they just can't connect to what is being said. Because this, like, shout out to Steve Dean. He says surface dwellers.
Yeah.
Because when you dwell on the surface, then you don't really understand beneath the surface and you don't actually get the real gems and the jewels that's going to actually help you.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? That's the thing.
I'm mad at the name.
Oh, my goodness. It says, do you guys make men confident on the Bad Boy membership by revealing that life is just an illusion and it's not even real? This nigga be coming with some.
Why don't you join the Bad Boy membership and figure it out for yourself?
Right.
Why don't you do that, Chris? All right, let's see. We got a call real quick. 347-347. You're on with Lucario and Miles. Let's get your name, age, your city, and did you donate?
Hello?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, what up, Miles?
What's up, man? Did you donate?
Yeah, I donated.
All right. How old are you?
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man, this young grandpa. I'm 31, man. I'm
young grandpa. What's going on with you, bro?
Atlanta right now.
What's up, man? How's it going, man?
Man, I'm out. Yeah, I'm pretty good, man. I just really wanted to. I like the topic tonight, man.
Right.
I like the topic, bro. Yeah, as you get on that Bad Boy membership, you start fucking with more bitches. You start to actually see that, yeah, they do take your energy. It's not just all fun and games and shit.
Right.
My question is, I got like 3 kind of questions, but they all tie together. So, how do you become the guy that, pretty much, how can you get women to not get women to do things, but how can you beat a man that women want to kind of recoup the energy for you? If you could kind of understand what I'm saying, like
recoup the energy for you. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? Explain.
Like pretty much. I don't even like just do things to help you get your energy back. Like, you know, like how you said, nutrition and stuff like that. Cause I feel like, bro, being consistent with a chick, that's a benefit for her as well. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like she got to kind of pay homage in a way to my consistency. You know what I'm saying? My energy that she's taking from me. So it's like,
wait, hold on, I'm confused about what you like. What are you asking?
No, it. All right, let me tell you what it sounds like to me, and if it does, then that's wrong. It sounds like you're saying that a woman is responsible for you managing your testosterone or your masculine energy overall. That's what it sounds like you're saying. Like a woman should be responsible for that shit. What are you really trying to say, bro?
now I should have wrote my question down.
Oh my God.
I had it, but like how do you become that guy that women contribute more to then?
How do you then you have to make it a requirement of dealing with you,
right?
What do you want a woman to contribute to with you and for you? What do you want?
All right, I got one chick. You know, I got the once a week kind of schedule, once every 2 weeks, but she always want to see me more. I feel like
okay, young grandpa. I asked you, what do you want? And you telling me about what the bitch want. Can you tell me what you want, homie?
In that situation, I feel like she should be like at least bringing me food or something, like, you know.
When was the last time you told her to bring you food?
I kind of brought it up, and then she was saying something like we would have to be more in a serious relationship, like.
That means you could charge her to the game. Then you could leave her the fuck alone.
Right? Yeah, she's done.
She's finished.
Hello? Yeah, you still there?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
She's done. That's a wrap. Because you're asking, how do I get a woman to bring more to me? You tell her what you want, and she's like, fuck that. You say she's done. Like, it's over. She's finished. She shouldn't even give any more dick.
How long you been talking to her?
Shit, that shit probably about like five months type shit.
5 months. And she comes to see you usually?
Yeah, she always comes to see me.
And in the 5 months, you've never instructed her to bring anything when she's coming to see you, any type of food or nothing?
I think I told her to bring like strawberries one time or some shit like that.
Did she do it?
Yeah, she did it.
Okay. After that, did you ever tell her to bring anything else?
I was telling her to bring like rice and peas because she Caribbean.
Okay.
Like,
did she bring it? Did she bring it? Did she bring it?
She never brought it.
Okay. She's not listening. Charge her to the fucking game. Charge her to the game or demote her to literally just dick. And that's that. And even that's too much.
She's already demoted.
Well, now it's time for you to leave her alone, bro. Now it's time for you to leave her alone because she's giving you conditions. She don't respect what you got going on.
Right.
This is why you gotta be dealing with more than one chick.
No, I'm definitely doing that.
All right, so what you want from the next one? What you want from the other one that you're dealing with, or the others that you're dealing with?
Man, right now, I just feel like really just for her, she the only one that I kind of had that one. The other ones are cool. Like, they not always trying to see me. They more so chill. She the one that's always want to see me. So I just feel like if a chick always want to take my energy, that she got to be contributing to build my energy back up. I don't know.
But you sound like this bitch got you at gunpoint though.
Right.
She want to see me, so I gotta see her when she want to see me. What are we talking about, young grandpa?
Nah, definitely not. It's definitely not like that, bro. I barely see her, but I just am. Maybe I'm probably looking at it wrong. Definitely.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. You are looking at it wrong because what you're concerning yourself with is what she want. But you need to concern yourself with what you want and then just navigate that. So she could kick and scream and be like, oh, I want, because what does she do? She'd be texting you all the time, talking about she want to see you?
No, she don't even really text all the time, but.
So then how you know she want to see you all the time?
She'll text me like every 2 days and she know my schedule. So she'd be like, I really miss you. Or she'd just text me like, say if I see her on Sunday, she'd be trying to see me again by like Wednesday. So it's like, you know, that's not what we do. I don't know why you asking to see me so quick. And we never, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't do that shit. And then she'll just be, I feel like she'd be trying to see me too quickly.
So then why don't you nip that in the bud and be like, yo, listen, don't be texting me all that shit.
Why don't you set up a schedule, bro? Why don't you be like, look, I'm gonna see you here. I'm gonna see. Look, it's October 1st. I'm gonna see you on this day. Then I'm gonna see you on that day.
Right.
Why don't you set up a schedule?
That wouldn't work, bro, because of my trucking shit. So it's like my shit is just all over the place.
Your shit is so you should let her know to wait on you to set the schedule for the next meeting. And she should be willing to be patient enough to wait on your call. And if she's not, charge her to the fucking game.
Right.
All right.
Yo, the game is not. Yo, the game ain't that fucking hard, bro.
Right. See, a lot of y'all, which I don't understand is that sometimes, like, you got to understand this: when a woman is overstepping the boundary, that's disrespect. But you have to set the boundary,
right? So
that she knows. So this is the thing. She's making a choice to get charged. Do you understand? Meaning that if you tell her, listen, I'm going to hit you up when I'm free. I don't need you to be hitting me up all the time because I got shit to do. And I'll just holler at you when I'm free and then we can make something happen. And then if she keep hitting you up, right? You say, listen, I told you about this hit me up shit. If you do this again, it's going to be a wrap. And then she does it again, she's finished. That's it. It's done.
That's it.
So you got to set up the way you want it to go so that she knows how she needs to respond to you, how she needs to act.
Exactly.
She's going to get fired.
See, a big part of the reason why you guys don't know how to check your bitch is because you ain't set the boundaries like Lucario said.
Right, exactly.
You never put nothing in place. A lot of you cats is getting mad at chicks for doing things and acting a certain way, but you never let her know your requirements. A lot of you niggas is you're a department store, but you never told her that like Target, she needs to wear a red shirt and khakis. Right. So she come to work wearing what she want, and then you getting mad at her for wearing what she want, but you never told her what to wear to work.
Right.
You ain't set no boundaries. You ain't let her know what your requirements are. Now all of a sudden you want some rice and peas after 5 months, and she's like, "Fuck you, nigga! I don't gotta bring you shit because I've been getting what I want from you for the last 5 months."
Right. Exactly.
Right. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You need to charge it to the fucking game, bro. I mean, unless the rice and peas really ain't that important and you just want to keep taking the vagina, cool. But if you're respecting the things that you want are actually important, then you're gonna have to either draw a line in the sand and be like, look, I know we ain't start out this way, but this is what I want. Are you willing to give it to me? She say no, then you say, all right, kick rocks. You understand?
All right. So my thing is, yeah. I just feel like if a shorty, if she pretty much she trying to get upgraded in my point of view and like how I see it. Is that correct? Like if she want to see me more often, isn't that an upgrade?
Call her. I need you to stop thinking about what the bitch want, bro. You keep telling us what the bitch want, bro. What's the matter with you?
I'm saying, bro, if I'm the manager and my employee trying to come to me for a promotion, shouldn't I think about that or it's I promote?
No, listen. When the employee comes for a promotion, you don't got to think about shit. The only time the employee gets a promotion is when the boss allows that to happen.
So you don't get a promotion just because you asking me. You get a promotion when I'm ready to promote you. So it don't matter what the fuck you want. You see what I'm saying? You thinking because she's prompting the promotion that now you should think about a promotion. You ain't got to think about shit. I may never give you a promotion. You see what I'm saying? But the thing is that you as the boss, you have to see, the thing is this, the employee doesn't get a promotion because they asked. The employee gets the promotion because the boss allowed it. You get it? So it's not about if she's asking. It don't matter what she's asking. And that's what we're trying to say, because if you keep going back to what the fuck she's doing, this is why we're saying, what do you want to do? What do you want to happen? And then whatever you want to do and whatever you want to happen, you put that in place. That's it.
I got you. I see what you're saying. Because, yeah, I don't really want that, but because she asked, I was considering it. And I'm like,
see, that's where you fucking up. That's where you fucking up.
Okay, I see.
Yo, stop talking about her, man. What the fuck? Stop talking about her. Just stop. just straight up, just stop talking about her, bro. Just stop it. If you're not always thinking, what do I want? Then you're fucking up. Period. See, let me tell you, every guy under the sound of my voice, if you love yourself, the things that you want are good.
Right.
If you love yourself, the things that you want are good for your bitch.
Mm-hmm.
If you love yourself, if you understand your identity, the things that you want are good for the people around you.
Exactly.
So you don't ever have to worry about what they want. Just focus on what you want.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
The problem really is that even though you say you believe in yourself, you still don't believe in the things that you want.
Mm-hmm.
You still don't think that the things that you want are good enough.
Right.
And you're looking for a female to validate these things.
Mm-hmm.
Let them know early what you want. If they're not willing to give it to you, next.
That's a fact.
Listen, seriously, listen to this shit.
Yeah, I hear you, bro. Partially, I agree, but
come on, bro. What the fuck?
How's it stupid?
Listen.
Miles, listen, bro. Not because of the bitch, bro, but I just feel like myself, I'm not the man yet
that's your problem. That's your fucking problem.
Did my ears just deceive me? You say you don't feel like you're the man yet? For what? What you mean?
I feel like I'm in training. I'm building up. So
building up to what?
So like pretty much like in psychology, they got a term like your ideal self. I don't feel like I'm my ideal man yet.
That doesn't matter, bro. I talked to you about this I think it was over the weekend or a couple of days ago. I spoke to you about this.
Change it like 3 days.
Well, I understand. But again, what are you waiting for to believe in yourself? What are you waiting for to understand that the things you want are good? What are you waiting for?
Man, it's just my own like kind of fucking vision. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you have to believe in yourself, bro. You got to understand that the things you want are good.
Wait, hold on. So you don't have your own vision? So you don't ever go and buy food at a grocery store or a restaurant or nothing?
I do have my own vision, but I'm just saying like that's kind of what I'm waiting for, like my vision to manifest or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like
No. But that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, do you eat food?
Yes.
You make a decision on what you eat every day, right? Huh?
For the most part.
Right. So for the most part. So when somebody tell you what to eat?
I say it like that because I'm not eating because I'll be on the road. I'll be kind of like
No, but this is what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you eat anything, you decide what it is. Does someone tell you to eat a certain thing? Do you have to call somebody and ask permission if you could go get this food? No, you just go eat what you eat, right?
Yeah.
Right. So what I'm saying is you have a vision of what you want to do and you do it right now. You don't have to wait for nothing. So what I'm saying is that, yes, there are certain things you can work on to improve what you want in your life and to get bigger and better things that could happen, you know, as you're doing what you do. But what I'm saying is right now you have a vision of what you want right now. You should have a vision of what you want right now. And then what you do is you relay that to the woman that you're dealing with. You understand what I'm saying? And that's it's really simple, bro. And so what I'm saying is because you're waiting on this ideal thing to happen, now you're taking suggestions from what the fuck the chick is talking about, and then that's gonna fuck up your whole situation.
Yo, young grandpa, are you on the masculine identity membership?
No.
Yeah, if you was on the masculine identity membership, you would have saw this video called "How to Become Grateful," and in the video, you would have learned that being grateful for your life as it is right now is the only thing that will allow you passage to get to where you want to be. Do you understand that?
Right.
So if you can't accept the way your life is right now, if you can't be grateful for the way, because listen, and I said this on my live this morning. Follow me on Instagram, Miles in the Game on Instagram. I said this morning. You don't have to like everything that you're grateful for is not necessarily something that you like. Because somebody asked me, "Oh, should I quit my job if I know I deserve better?" I said, "Nigga, don't let your ego fuck you up and make you quit your job and you ain't got another job lined up."
Right.
The fact of the matter is, you can, even though you don't like your current job, you can be grateful for your current job. Why? Because your current job, even though you don't like it, allows you to pay bills right now.
Exactly.
Your current job is allowing you to have some place to go every day. It's allowing you to have coworkers. It's allowing you to gain the experience in your field, whatever it is. Be grateful for what is happening right now.
Exactly, because if you can't be grateful for the man you are now, you will never be grateful for the man you become.
At all.
Because when you become that guy, you're still going to be that ungrateful guy, just in a different position.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? So that's what you got to understand, caller. You're waiting for this time. The time is now, bro. What are you talking about? So whatever you convey to the woman right now is what's right for you right now. And then you go off of that instead of trying to wait for what the fuck she's talking about and can say, well, she said this and she keeps talking about she want to do this. So I'm trying to bargain with her and say, like, fuck all of that shit. Figure out what you want right now and just beat that motherfucker. That's it.
Yeah, we know that your perspective ain't gonna change overnight, but that's still no excuse. That's still no excuse, bro. Because you're calling me with the same exact shit as last call, bro. The same exact shit.
Yeah, in different words. Yeah,
exactly. Same exact shit in different words, bro. So it's just like the grateful shit. Even if you get to that next level, because you're not grateful, because you don't really fully accept what's going on in your life now. Like I tried to tell you that your job as a trucker is a beautiful fucking thing. Be grateful for that shit. And look at yourself as that nigga. So when the bitch say to you, "Oh, well, I don't want to bring you no chicken and rice and peas," you be like, "Bitch, get the fuck out of here."
Exactly. That's a fact.
Like, bitch, you know what I do? I'm a truck driver. I make things happen in the United States of America. I deserve rice and peas, bitch. I deserve the chicken. You better bring it if you know it's good for you.
Right.
That's how you should look at yourself, man. No. Stop feeling and do. You a fucking man. Men speak with action, nigga. Men don't feel. Men act. And I've heard, and I wanted to address that shit for the whole call. Every fucking time you open your mouth, you say, "Well, I feel that, I feel." Fuck all that feeling shit, nigga. It ain't about emotions over here. It's about action. And then once you put shit into action, then after that, it's about consistency. I be telling y'all niggas, it ain't even about motivation no more, because motivation is dependent on how you feel. I'm talking about consistency.
Right. That's a fact.
That means you get up and you do it. You do it because it needs to be done, not because you feel like doing it.
And that's what it is about being a man standing on your shit, is that you do what you do because it needs to be done, because you set what needs to be done in place. So if you say to a chick, listen, I need a chick to bring me some fucking food, I don't care how, it don't matter how you feel or I feel about it. That's what's been set in place, and that needs to be done. So if it's not being done, she don't need to be here.
She don't.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's it, bro. That's what it is. You gotta look at it like, listen, like you set the laws, you set the rules, you set the guidelines. And if she ain't about it, then she can't fuck with you.
Period.
That's it.
It ain't nothing else to it than that. It ain't nothing else to it than that. But you gotta see yourself. You gotta see yourself in a certain way and set the guidelines. And like I said, understand that the things that you want, the things that you desire are good.
Mm-hmm.
Simply because you want them. Simply because you want them. If you love who you are and you accept your identity, the things that you want are good simply because you want them.
Right.
Simply. Because a lot of y'all niggas is seeking some type of validation, like, oh, well, I need to have this kind of job. I need to be making 6 figures. I need to be pulling this type of thing. I need to be driving this type of car. Fuck all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of like eating because you're hungry. Like if I feel hungry, that's correct because it's like I feel that way. I'm hungry, so I eat.
Maybe. but what I'm saying is you gotta look at yourself in a better light, bro. You gotta look at yourself in a better light, period. And you're not doing that. You're not doing that. You still second guessing everything you want. And you're allowing a female to dictate.
Mm-hmm.
It's really not the female. She's just an example of an underlying issue. That's not really
Okay. Fine.
Really
Fine. Well, fix the underlying issue. You know what the underlying issue is, young grandpa. So fix that shit, bro. Fix that shit. And because if you keep letting the underlying problem continue, none of your relationships with any of these females is going be a benefit to you at all.
Right. I guess it's the gratefulness I need to work on.
Yeah, you need to be grateful, bro. You need to look at your life and appreciate it and understand that what you do is important, and understand that you're a good dude. Understand that you are that dude, and that the things you want are good.
Right.
The things you want are good, and the things you want are good for her too. She need more practice in the fucking kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? She need to be a better cook. She need to understand what it means to fucking you use her feminine qualities and feminine energy to serve a man. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right.
There's nothing fucking wrong with that shit.
Right. Because I'm giving her a chance to fuck with me on a higher level. In reality, by asking her to do that.
Exactly. And she should see your vision and move towards it. And if she doesn't, you gotta let her go. That's all it is, bro. All right.
I got you, man. I appreciate y'all, man.
All right, man. Have a good one. Take it easy.
All right.
We got 756. Are we on OT? Damn, we on OT.
How many callers we got left?
Nah, this is the last one. Okay. 756. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, and city. Did you donate? 756 going once, twice, out. All right, because I ain't even realized we had got that far.
That's crazy. I know we already on overtime. So yeah, that's it, man. We done. Fuck that. We done. I was about to answer that password bro question, but I'm like, these niggas is goofy. I ain't even gonna answer all that nonsense. But yeah, man, guys, listen, man, make sure you guys get up on that Bad Boy membership. Make sure you guys get up on that Masculine Identity membership. Do you guys see how important this shit is that we talk about? Do you realize, you understand? Like we're trying to get you guys to understand how real this shit is, how it can improve your fucking life, and how it can get you as a man to live the type of life that you want to live.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing, is that a lot of these dudes out here, unfortunately, they're going to be confused, unhappy, frustrated, anxious, all this other stuff, because they're not adhering to who they are as men. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the thing. You know what I mean? Like if they're not really doing that, then it's going to be an issue for them. You feel what I'm saying? So we want you guys to really be making sure that they're, getting shit popping out here in these streets.
Anything else you want to say, Miles, before we get up out of here?
Check us out Wednesday, 4 p.m. for the Money Game Show. And if you're not on the Patreon, go to patreon.com/Mr. Lucario and get on the Bad Boy Show. All right. And join me in the morning time on Instagram Live, Miles in the Game on Instagram, so we can chop up game. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful scene out there, man.
Right. And look at all these trolls in the chat.
Yes.
That don't get no pussy. You know what I'm saying? Coming up in here talking shit. Imagine these niggas got 20 accounts to say the same thing. This is how this, guys, I want you to pay attention to the loser shit that goes on in reality. All these guys right here, it's probably one or two dudes that spam them the chat. These niggas are losers. You understand what I'm saying? And they're gonna stay losers, and they're gonna be losers for the rest of their lives, unfortunately.
We just got a small 300 people watching. Like, hey, yeah, don't worry about us. We good.
Right. Exactly right. Yeah, that's
we chilling over here. We chilling, bro. We easy.
These niggas is hilarious. You know what it is? Some of these dudes is probably mad I fucked their girl. Truthfully, I think that's really what happens a lot of times. Like, I probably did, because I smashed damn near 300 women in my life, so I'm sure I fucked some of these niggas chicks. I'm sure I did. You feel what I'm saying? And then the funny part is that you guys in the chat, you're lying because y'all don't get pussy. So if you're not getting pussy, you can't fuck nobody's wife. You feel you don't get pussy. You feel what I'm saying? But if you trolls in the chat want to learn how to actually make shit happen, make sure you get on badboymembership.com. Go to masculinitydentitymembership.com so you can get help, seek the help that you need. You feel what I'm saying? Because y'all losers need it. It's terrible out here. But yeah, anyway, that's anything else you want to say, Miles, before you get up out of here?
Nah, we good, bro. We good.
Yes, sir. All right, people, we will holler at you guys later. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Peace.
Get out of here later. And remember, guys, don't be a fucking loser. You feel what I'm saying? Be a winner. That's what we about over here. Let's get cracking. When it comes to being a man, it's about being that rock. It's about being stable.
So first, you're gonna have to find discipline within yourself. Do you have that type of discipline? Do you even have the heart to be ruthless?
Women need leadership. It is in their nature to seek out leadership.
You know, you can't do it 99 because all that's part of a man. You got to do it 100.
Apparently, these women out here having sex with somebody. Apparently, they're getting pregnant with somebody. Shoot, somebody getting some.
You should look at something like hypergamy and allow it to inspire you to always be evolving, getting better, expanding, developing.
There are things you know, the things you don't know. Then there are things you don't know you don't even know.
There can be 10 of us in one room, and there's one question, and there's 10 correct answers, all different.